all the data is pointing out to the fact that this Bitcoin bull market is only just getting started. And yes, all the data is as well pointing out that altcoin season is literally starting right now. And in this video, I will be explaining my strategy on how I am planning to make millions and millions of dollars this cycle. I'm gonna be talking about the money flow and about the fact that you literally have no time left here, because if history is any indication, altcoin season is starting right now, and I'm gonna be discussing it in today's update video. I'm gonna be doing a deep dive, giving you some of my top picks and much more. So without any further ado, don't forget to once again slap up that like button back above 1000 likes on today's update video, and let me jump straight away in here. So first of all, I want to be discussing the fact that indeed this Bitcoin bull market, if history is any indication, is only just getting started. And if I'm going to give you an estimate about when Bitcoin is actually going to be topping out, it should be somewhere around November or October of 2025. At least that is if it plays out like it should have been according to history. And of course, maybe it's going to be a little bit different this time around here. But anyways, we can clearly still see that we have a lot of time in this bull market left here. And with the massive amounts of altcoin trading volume really returning in the market right now here, it is clearly showing us a shift in the market. And I mean, I've been discussing altcoin season for a while right now here, and I've been pointing out my facts, the historical data, and it is all pointing out towards the fact that altcoin season is literally starting right now. And if we're going to be looking at the timings, it should be starting at this exact moment of time. And yes, I have explained many times before that I don't really believe it is going to be always exactly repeating like it has been before, but I do believe history tends to be rhyming. And if I'm going to be doing a quick deep dive in the latest developments, we can start to see that the Bitcoin dominance indeed has seen a slight little decreasement from 62% here all the way down to 58%. And that is maybe that starting point of that altcoin season. But of course, for an altcoin season really to take place, the Bitcoin dominance is going to dump with at least 30 to 40% once again towards the downside. And to quickly reveal my strategy to you guys out there, I mean, this is what always has played out here, the path to altcoin season. It first is always Bitcoin that goes, then it's Ethereum, then we have the large caps. But of course, we do know that this cycle, the money flow has been a little bit different. Maybe it's right now flowing into Solana, maybe it's right now flowing into meme coins. But anyways, what we're seeing is always at first Bitcoin goes, and the money that people make with Bitcoin and the attention that Bitcoin creates always gets more people involved in the market. And that is ultimately the reason why we push up higher. And whether the money flow is going to be like more into meme coins right now or more into AI coins, that of course is yet to be seen. I of course have my exact strategy made on that. I mean, I would highly recommend you to watch these two videos, my top 5 AI altcoins and my top 5 meme coins. I think those are the big holds on both narratives I'm currently massively betting on. If you want to be exactly knowing about them, make sure to check those videos after this video is ended, because I first need to explain a little bit more details about this upcoming cycle. Because yes, if we're right now going to be looking at the market cap Bitcoin dominance, and if we're going to compare 2016 towards the 2021 top, it was 1399 days here, and now we are 1400 days in here. So if like in terms of timing, it makes a lot of sense to see altcoin season getting started right now. And maybe it has already started, but I do believe it is going to be playing out this time around again here. But the matter of the fact is, whenever it's going to be exploding, it's already actually too late, right? And if we're also looking at these charts right here, the the total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin, what we're seeing is basically in 2021, we had that breakout above the previous high, and then we saw that major continuation higher. And now we're starting to try to be breaking above that high again, and that ultimately will be pushing up the market much higher. And if we're just looking at the entire crypto market cap excluding the top 10, we can see that we're creating a very bullish head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders formation, and that of course ultimately is going to be catapulting these altcoins much higher. And also guys, if you want to be trading those, I've said it many times before in my previous videos, but the best way to be trading altcoins, guys, is to be in an exchange where they get listed early, so you're not exit liquidity. And if you right now want to get an account on Blofin, check it out in the link description of today's video, because if you sign up an account, you will get a $10,000 deposit bonus. And on top of that, Blofin is an exchange where you do not need to do KYC, and they are listing all these altcoins, including meme coins, the fastest of anyone out there. And they have all my favorite altcoins and meme coins on here. So really, if you're interested in trading and benefiting from these massive moves and you want to use leverage on it, check out Blofin in the link description of today's video. Further on, I want to be pointing out of the fact that indeed we're currently seeing a slight little drop in the market, but this has happened many times before because usually around Black Friday, we tend to see quite major decreases in the price of Bitcoin. Now we indeed have seen a big pullback on Bitcoin. I mean, some altcoins are still performing very strongly, but of course we do know as Bitcoin is coming down, it's dragging the entire market down with it. But ultimately, that is a major opportunity that you currently have in the market. If Bitcoin is going to be dropping even more, it would ultimately mean an only bigger opportunity, since if we're looking at the timing, and I really am highly convinced about this timing, and just like I was convinced about the timing with the US elections, I'm convinced to be right about this altcoin season, which I have been forecasting for quite a while. Also, like 200 days ago, I said it's still gonna last 200 days, and now it is finally time, guys. Now it is actually time to be getting ready for that massive altcoin season. And with right now retail interest really returning in the market, it does make a lot of sense. And considering the fact that we're in the middle of this Bitcoin bull market, this is honestly one of the worst timings to be fading this market. And all the data is also pointing out the fact that basically altcoin season tends to be starting. This is what always has happened a little bit later as Bitcoin is starting that bull market, right? And if we're going to compare 2020 towards 2024 altcoin season, we're seeing similar charts getting formed up here, and basically this is only indicating as well that we're about to get a major breakout, especially for the crypto coins excluding the top 10, right? You can see the market cap excluding the top 10 really looks like it is about to be exploding, and it looks very similar towards 2020. And yeah, just like I said earlier, I am not necessarily going to be discussing my top picks here in this video. If you really want to be knowing what my top picks are in AI or in meme coins, you have to check out these videos. If you want me to discuss a different sector, let me know in the comment section down below. Then I'm going to give my top 5 picks about those sectors, and maybe I'm going to be doing an RWA sector because I'm also quite bullish about that, or maybe even gaming. I think there are very great sectors out there, and if you are exposed to all these sectors a little bit here, you could ultimately make the most amount of profit in this market. And of course, I've been highly convinced that meme coins are going to be a big play in this cycle, and that is why I have allocated a large sum of my portfolio towards those meme coins. So this was it for me on today's video, guys. I really want you to know what is playing out with the altcoin market right now. I really believe we are about to be exploding right now here. So thanks so much for watching towards the amazing new update video, and I'll check you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.